closed that at 30%, so
Oh
I
my
was excited.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
How much was the check? The total
It was
circle?
196.
Amazing. Yep, that's
Yes.
definitely a big fish. That's life-changing money. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my page, MoneyMaking Juggernaut. I'm your host, Eric Richardson, the #1 educator in the asset recovery business. Today, we have another success story, and we are with Ashley. If you guys have watched her previous videos, you know that she's a killer in the surplus funds game, and she just closed a very large deal. So today, we're going to talk to her, get to know what's really working for her, and how she's being able to stay consistent and motivated in surplus funds. So, Ashley, welcome back. It's an honor to have you on the
Yes.
channel again.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Awesome. Good. I see you got your gear on. That's your company,
Yeah,
Royal
that's my
Recovery
company,
Solutions.
Royal Recovery Solutions. Yes,
Nice,
sir.
nice. So walk us through. I mean, the last time that we did a success story, you had a situation where you went to a lady that I believe when she lost her home, she was kind of homeless for
He
a
was
few days.
homeless.
Yeah, you
Yes.
were bringing her food, you were building rapport, you talked to her, you closed deals, and a lot of
Yes.
people took that and understood that, there's more to it in this business, the human aspect, building the relations. So how have things been going for you?
Things been going great. Just using that same aspect, because at the end of the day, we are human. Like we are people. Some people, don't look at it that way, but you still have to be compassionate. They just lost something that they had for a very long time. So I just try to help in any way that I can to make them feel safe, to build trust. And
Mhm.
that's basically how I close majority of my deals.
Awesome. Transparent, trust. These are
Hmm.
all key words that, you viewers, you guys need to understand that we're in this business to help people. And that's why I think
Right.
this is one of the greatest industries because we find money that people are entitled to and we
Correct.
simply connect the dots. So let's talk about your last few deals. I know you caught one of the big fish. So walk us through that
Yes,
one.
this one was kind of tough. The
Okay.
guy he did not want the money. He didn't believe it. He thought it was a scam. He actually had three properties. This was three properties in one. So
Mhm.
it's big like that because they group all the money together. He was a tough cookie. But he never said stop calling, and he
Mhm.
never said no.
Yeah.
So with that, I just kept calling. I kept checking in on him,
Mhm.
trying to build a trust factor with him. Just letting him know like, hey, this is yours. You can have this in your hand, and
Mhm.
just trying to build that rapport with him. So yeah, one day out the blue, he texted my phone and he was like, "How much is your fee?" And I was just like, "What?" Like it took about 6 months to get him to tell me
6 months.
yes.
Wow.
6 months,
Yeah.
yes. He
That's
knew about it.
persistent.
People were calling him, but he was being a little stubborn.
Hmm.
But one day, because I kept calling, I kept checking in. Good morning. Have a great weekend, and
Yeah.
just saying those things like that. Just hey, if you need to talk, you could always reach out. Just saying those little things. One day, he just said, "How much is your fee?"
Yeah.
And I actually closed that at 30%. So
Oh
I
my
was excited.
gosh. Amazing. Yes. So you had
Yeah,
all three of them grouped. This was
yeah.
how much was the check? The total
It was
circle?
196, 196, 186, or 196. One of them.
Amazing. Yep, that's
Yes.
definitely a big fish. That's life-changing money. So,
Yep.
you're a repeat successor. You're somebody that's constantly doing this. If you
Hmm.
had a piece of advice for somebody that's just now starting off, or maybe somebody who's closed the deal and then haven't gotten back on track, what would be a piece of advice that you would give to somebody?
A lot of people do reach out to me in my inbox, and the main problem I see that they're having is they're not being consistent. They're
Exactly.
not following up. They think that I called, I didn't get nobody, and that's that, and they leave it alone. And no, you have to be consistent. If it's not a hard no, I'm still going for it. So
6 months.
if
Yeah.
if I can tell anybody anything, it'll be just be consistent,
Yeah.
follow up on those leads, because you just never know. You may catch them on a bad day, but if you call next week, they
Hmm.
may be in a good, they may be in a good mood. We are human. We go through things. We have emotions. Be consistent. You have
exactly.
to be consistent. Hmm.
Absolutely. That's a great point of advice. So your deal, that was in Florida, correct?
Yep, Lee
Okay.
County.
Oh,
Yep.
right here in Lee County.
That
Awesome. That's amazing.
Lee County.
Yeah, so
Hmm.
with you being able to close deals in one of the most saturated markets, what do you think stands out about your business and how you're able to win the client over other companies? Because these people they're getting
Oh,
blown up.
yeah. Compassion and consistency. I try to just deal with them like I would deal with my family,
Yeah,
somebody I know, you know? A lot of people come to them and they're just generic. And when I come to them, I offer something else. I listen to them. Sometimes they don't want to have someone call and try to, basically be salesy,
yeah.
they want somebody to talk to. They want somebody
Mhm.
to listen to them. They want someone to hear them out. So I do that, you know. Well, hey, I know you know about this, but in addition to, if I can offer maybe it's some upfront advance money,
Mhm.
maybe if you need help with anything,
Yeah.
just an ear, those things. And I just do it that way, I stand out because I do it that way. I have a lot of people who say, hey Ash, I spoke to somebody, but they so pushy, or they're
Yeah.
trying to get me to sign, and
Yeah.
but you're listening. You can hear what
Hmm.
I'm saying. You feel what I'm going through, and
Yes.
that's basically how. Because Florida is definitely
Hmm.
saturated.
Yeah.
Maybe them deals getting closed left and right. If you not
Exactly.
on top of them things,
Yeah.
you
Especially the
know.
mortgage foreclosures. Yeah, they're
Oh my
attacking
gosh.
us quickly.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
them things are, you gotta be right on it. Like, as
Yeah.
soon as the auction over or
Or
pre-foreclosure,
pre-fork,
you gotta be
exactly.
on
But
it.
the thing is, I always looked at like competitive markets as it's competitive for a reason. There's money there.
Yep,
So,
yep.
Florida is a great one, even with all of the existing leads. Like we talked about Lee County. If you just
Hmm.
go to Lee County alone, they have millions just sitting there,
Yeah.
haven't been
It's money
claimed.
sitting everywhere, it's you just gotta be consistent, build some type of trust factor with the client, and you just never know. You may catch them on a good day and they may be
Yeah.
ready to sign. Some of them you gotta fight a little harder. But like I said, if it's not a hard no,
Yeah, you're still in it to win
I'm still
it.
I'm still following up. I'm still calling them. I'm still
Yeah.
reaching out. Like, hey, happy Saturday. How was your weekend? Do
Mhm.
you need anything?
Mhm.
That's my approach.
Yeah, I really like that. So how are your
Hmm.
operations now from a marketing standpoint? What do you see as working the best for you when it comes to marketing?
Well, I do send out letters. I
Mhm.
do text blasts. I still use Google Sheets, but I do use XS Elite too. So I do both. Majority of
Combination,
the
whatever works for you the
Yeah,
best to stay organized.
yeah. So I do my letters, I do my text blasts, I send out flyers,
Mhm.
and that's basically what I do. It's not difficult. It's real
Yeah.
simple. I'm not doing too much. It's
Yeah.
but I'm
So
still closing deals.
so you're doing all your operations by yourself?
I'm doing it by myself. Yep.
Okay. So
Yeah, I started using XS Elite, and I closed my Ohio deal with XS Elite that I had 2 weeks ago. But I do both. I do my
yeah.
traditional way, and I also do XS Elite as well.
Yeah, the combination of both. So you're
Hmm.
using leads that come in from Excess Elite Market, but still taking the time to do your own due diligence, your own marketing, your own
Yep.
research as well.
Yep, I do
Awesome.
both. I go and get my own leads because
Mhm.
sometimes, I may find something that's not on XS Elite just
Exactly.
yet. And then
Absolutely.
sometimes I do XS Elite and go look for some of the older deals.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
that's
I
awesome.
do both.
That's great. So I remember when we first did a video, like way back when, you talked about how surplus funds was a tool for you to use to segue into a new stream of income, and you stopped your 9 to 5. So
Yep.
how have things been going now? How has surplus funds changed your life?
Thanks to you, I mean, like I said, I haven't been, that was what, 2023?
Hmm.
2023, I started this business, and I didn't take it serious in the very beginning, but 2024, the beginning, when I first started, within 3 months, I got my first deal. And from there, I just, it's expanded. I mean, I have
Yeah.
worked with some people, and Access Elite is a big help. But yeah, I just been killing it, and I'm getting more deals, and I'm finding more effective ways to reach out to the clients. So yeah, it's been great. I love it. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm going back to
To something else. Yeah.
no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna stick with this, and then I'm just gonna jump into the other side of real estate, which is
Yep.
buying properties and
Hmm.
commercial and those types of things. So that's what's
Absolutely.
next.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that is great to hear. This is definitely something that could segue into, many more things
Absolutely.
because,
Hmm.
you're the business acumen that you have, the skill set is going to translate to matter what you do, if whether it's
Yep.
investing, whether it's, fix and flip, Airbnb, buying at
Yep.
tax sales, all of this goes hand in hand. So that's amazing. And I thank you so much for taking the time to hop on this. I know you're busy.
Oh, no
The next
problem.
time we're in Florida, though, I'm gonna need you to come for the in-person seminar.
No, definitely. I was thinking about flying to the Pennsylvania, but I have some stuff to do around that time, so I won't make
Okay.
it. But definitely when you in Florida, I'm
Yeah.
there. Like
Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna make it my
having
business.
awesome. Well, next year I'm doing a surplus funds award ceremony, and you're definitely
Oh,
gonna win an
nice.
award. So that I think that's gonna be something special for everybody. So we'll be able to
Okay.
see you there.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Yep.
excited. I'm there. I mean, I'm getting into the space where, maybe I can be teaching and
Absolutely.
showing people. Yeah, a lot of people
Yeah.
reach out, but that's a whole nother ball game right there, right?
Exactly. Yeah. No, teaching is
But soon
different, but yeah, you could definitely
teaching
do
is
it.
teaching is
Yeah.
definitely different, but I get a lot of people in my inbox all the time like, "Hey,
Yeah.
can you help me?" And I'm
Yeah.
I'm definitely thinking about, doing something.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I'll be reaching out to you. Maybe we could
Perfect.
collaborate on some things.
We definitely can. We definitely can.
Mhm.
Well, thank you so
Okay.
much, Ashley. I appreciate you and stay blessed. Thank you.
No problem, Eric. Thank you.